Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shari Potter. So this is going to be a general reading. I wasn't going to record this actually. I was just kind of going over and, communicating with spirit, asking, trying to figure out different topics and things over in my head, which was just bringing on confusion, which, I kind of found interesting because um, the cards that started coming out were all about decisions and making a choice and maybe having two different decisions, two paths that you could take, two people, possibly different relationships or partnerships to choose from. I asked for a main topic and confusion came out, and it says many choices, uncertainty. um, Side note, my toddler is asleep right now, so I'm going to try to get this out quickly before she wakes up. So hopefully she doesn't wake up. All right, so the first cards that came out were uh, Knight of Cups and Page of Cups. and and then right after that, I have the Two of Wands and Judgment. So, okay, I definitely already instantly felt like there's something, especially because I have the Lovers here, okay, which can be about choices. This can also be about love, but this could be a decision and needing to make a decision. Um, we have the Two of Wands here. There's something, one of these relationships, I'm not sure which, is someone that we need to leave behind. This timeline, this relationship, we've learned all we can learn from it, and it's time to move on. But you have to make that conscious decision. No one can make it for you. The universe can, step in and, you know, um, operate in a certain way and give tower moments, all day. But ultimately, we still have free will. Um, I think, one of these people, they're both very connected with their emotions. One of these people, I feel like, is a little more, likely to follow through with the things that they say. Okay. Um, Maybe their emotions and their actions are more likely to line up, to where the other one they might be like a lot of talk. Um, they might mean well, they want to give you the world, they just don't know how. um, there could be age differences between these two people and you. So maybe one is closer to your age, one is older, or maybe you're older, they're younger. Take it how it resonates. But I just I feel like both of these people love you. And now it's just up to you to decide, okay, if these are people, I feel like they both do love you. They mean well. Maybe even the one that, isn't as stable, and, doesn't follow through, is kind of more talk, um, you know, could even be, a little goofy, or I feel like someone who uses humor to deflect things, or hide their emotions, that sort of thing. They still mean well, okay? Um, However, I feel like one of these people, you feel like you're closer, or you are your highest version of self when you're with them, okay? And the other one, it's just like, this is getting old. I've kind of been in this kind of relationship before. Um, you know, that's kind of that's what I'm seeing. And with the Judgment, okay, there might be some judgment, that's going to happen. I thought it was funny too, on the bottom of this deck, I had phase entanglement. Okay, so you might be receiving a lot of backlash at this time, or when you're trying to leave this person, or when you leave this person, or when you leave this job, or when you leave this situation, whatever it is. It could be a friendship. Okay, this could be like maybe a family member, and you're finding a soul family member, and you're realizing that love is thicker than blood, that sort of thing. But I feel like for many of you, this is going to be a relationship, All right. And just remember that your heart always knows, your soul always knows. You know. Don't worry about what anyone else says, because there is a horn being blown right now. You are protected. You are guided at this time to do this. You're waking up. You're realizing, I think, what you truly deserve. There's something that has to end, the death. We have death. Whatever this old timeline, this old relationship, this old situation, this old, you know, job, career path, whatever, it wasn't really you, okay? It was, maybe it was like something that you wanted to want, but you never really wanted. Um, or you were not fully interested, okay? I don't know, something just doesn't feel right about it. I feel like it's something that you've been in your head a lot about. Okay. I also, before I started doing this reading, I feel like somebody keeps thinking about someone because they keep thinking about you. Okay. So take it how it resonates. If there's someone who's been on your mind a lot, it's because they keep thinking about you. And I don't know if one of you just doesn't want to reach out, or if you're too afraid to reach out, you know, whatever it is. But this relationship, this thing that has expired, it is no more. We need to move away from. You have the you have the Six of Swords here. It might bring, if this hasn't already happened, this might bring some difficulties, but you're moving away from that. It might cause some chaos, some judgment, but you're going to move away from that, into movement towards success, towards happiness. Okay. I mean, this is balance. This is happiness. This is, having control, working, co-creating with the universe, and having control over your thoughts and your emotions. We have Justice, 11 here. So this is going to balance out. It's going to work out in your favor. I feel like as long as you just, first of all, you have to make a decision. It's like, there is no right or wrong decision. Everything is a learning lesson. But I do think that one is going to be more abundant than the other, and not just financially, because we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of this deck. And I'll get to what's after that in a little bit, but I feel like it's going to be, it's not that you won't be happy. Okay. You might be happy and comfortable, and, still have this like young energy, if you stay. Okay. There might be, maybe this person keeps you young feeling, and that's why you like to be with them. I don't know. Maybe they inspire you. Or maybe this is just someone who has been a friend, a loyal friend, or a lover for a very long time, and you just are so afraid you're going to hurt them. But either way, it has you in your head too much. We're allowing too much emotional influence from other people, when it comes to making this decision. And I feel like all you have to do right now is just connect with who you are, who you truly are. We got the Queen of Wands here, okay? You are very passionate, okay? You are very attractive, whether you realize it or not. I feel like your confidence is coming back. Maybe it never went anywhere. Maybe you've always been very confident. Whatever this is, okay? I feel like a lot of people really look up to you. I feel like it's no wonder both of these people love you so much, because you're an amazing person. You might be a very much a light source, to this world. And, I hear it all the time, and I definitely agree with it. Sometimes when that is the case, when we vibrate at a high frequency, have a lot of light, we get sent to places, or we choose to go to places as souls where we are needed the most. So it might be the darkest of places, or the darkest of relationships, or just feels like it's not getting anywhere. And that is so that we will find our true calling and our passion, and, really connect with our divine feminine power within. I feel like there's something that maybe you've been denying yourself. Okay. Yeah. I just heard you need to like put your feet up. You need to take a break. You need to go get your nails done, go get a massage, whatever it is. If you feel like it's not like, oh, I can't do that, if it's like a financial issue, just put away, even $1 a week until you have enough, or $5 a week until you have enough. If this is a time issue, you need to know that you are just as important, and think about it as if, this was your child who, really needed to go to the doctor, because when we do things with self-care, that is like going to the doctor in a sense. We are doctoring ourselves, we're loving ourselves, we're keeping ourselves healthy, by doing those things. I think I hear stirring. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups here. So much happiness, okay? I feel like, again, with the Wheel of Fortune, as long as we leave this behind, this cycle is done. We've learned all we can learn from this, okay? It's time to go. It's time to move on. And the only person's opinion that you should be worried about is your own, okay? Your own, your soul, your higher self's opinion, okay? That is it. Don't worry about anyone else's opinion. You do you. They will eventually see why you had to do what you did. They'll eventually see, why you chose the path that you chose. And again, this might not be people. This could be a job change, or location, because there is movement here. Whatever it is, though, I feel like you're very emotionally connected to it. You've been thinking about it a lot, or if this is people, person, you've been thinking about them a lot. But yeah, so under that, we have the sun. Like the sun, so much happiness, so much success, so much abundance. The wheel is going to turn in your favor. We have the Temperance. It's just all about balance, okay? That equal healing also. But again, taking those things, instead of looking at it as like, oh, well, this failed, or, everyone's going to be mad at me if I leave this situation, all those things. Just think about all the things that, could go right instead of what could go wrong, okay? Try to transmute energy in any way you can. I'm also hearing some of you need to get more sunlight. There might be a connection with butterflies. These seahorses always stick out to me. All right. And I love that. I think seahorses are a very good, I want to say, example of like the masculine and feminine energies working together in different ways, right? We've got Judgment again. This is going to be a light bulb moment that goes off. There's going to be a aha moment, and it's going to give you the boost and the strength and everything you need, okay? You're going to hear that horn blow. It's going to give you everything you need to leave. If you haven't already, you might have already left this. This might be something that's already happened, or this is something that's predictive that's going to happen. Whatever it is, this new beginning is going to be very exciting, okay? There's going to be, I just saw 13:33 on the clock. It's going to be so much excitement, okay? I feel like this is something that you're very passionate about. If this is like a relationship, this is just all about your new beginning together, your new adventure, what you're starting. This might be many things that you're starting. This could be just a whole new life, a whole new timeline, jumping onto a completely different timeline, becoming a new you. Maybe these are aspects of yourself, and you're becoming more stable, and you've learned more, okay? And maybe you're more connected to your emotions, and you're deciding to move away from the things that no longer serve you, and that's where you're at right now. But those cycles have to end, and we have to stop caring what people think, and we have to stop letting them influence our emotions in any way. We have a lot of really good cards in this deck, like, or in this reading. I mean, this is awesome. We get Six of Cups, so I feel like this is something from a past life, okay? Something or someone from a past life. Yeah, so much emotional connection I feel like, to both of these people. I feel like before you can really make a decision, You need to pull back your energy and go within and really just love yourself for a while and focus on yourself. I feel like that's how you will make the most authentic decision. I'm not going to say that one's right or wrong. That's totally up to you. But I always tell people, remember, okay, think about how you feel when you're with someone. Think about how you feel when you're away from them. You know, is it, yes, like when we find our soulmates, of course, like we're going to physically, emotionally, mentally, everything feel better when we're near them. And maybe when we're apart, we might miss them, but you don't want it to be like a codependency type of missing, like where you're miserable and you can't do anything else. You don't want that. You want to be excited to see them the next time you're going to see them. That sort of thing. But I just always say, like, I want to make sure that the person I'm with, that, I love them, but not to the point where I forget how to love myself or lose myself or anything. So someone needed to hear that. And yeah. Water, I'm hearing water is very important at this time. Light and water. I've had a lot about lights lately, and this is that light bulb again. Yeah. I feel like a lot of this is just, it's very connected to your emotions and your thoughts, okay? There's something going on. It's just like we need to really connect the two or something. And that keeps coming up in readings as well. This balance is happening, okay? This justice is happening, and it's going to be so rewarding, so emotionally fulfilling. You can have it all. You don't, I feel like so many of us, like for the longest time, we felt like we had to choose between like, a family or a dream, a career or whatever. And now it's like more and more we're realizing like we can have it all. If you're not ready to settle down with one person, that's on you and that's your beliefs, and you do what you got to do to be happy and to be stable and to be, your highest version of self, however that looks for you. Like that's how it looks for you. Who cares what people think? Yeah. I'm gonna see the last minute because I feel like Mia's gonna wake up any second. I just heard the door slam. So, Two of Cups. This one just keeps sticking out to me too. And this one, okay. Wow. Okay, that was quite a few. Yeah. You got options, baby. You got options. Two. You need to decide, is all. You can only go like this for so long. You have to eventually make a decision. And one of these, like it doesn't feel right. You feel kind of bound to this person. Or you feel like there's something about it that there's a red flag, or it's unhealthy. Like this connection feels codependent. You almost feel like you're tied together so much, or their energy. Maybe they're like energy vampiring you. And when you leave them, you don't feel good. Okay. You feel like you have no energy left, and you feel emotionally like drained, or, just ill, whatever it might be. But there's this Two of Cups. There's this partnership coming in that is equal and balanced, and it feels good. It feels right. Okay. And there's a flow to this. And it's like, I feel like this relationship might have been, the other one might have like started to feel kind of forced, or you guys are like trying everything to make it work, or you're just realizing that like it's just not, it doesn't add up. But this one is going to flow, and it's going to happen effortlessly, okay? And it's going to be balanced. But yeah, the universe just wants you to know you have options. We got 7 here, 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. You have options, first of all. And I feel like your harvest is coming in. I feel like a lot of this is stuff, I just posted about this not too long ago. that I have to remember sometimes when I'm feeling stressed out or I'm complaining about certain things, I most likely prayed for those at one point in time. I most likely prayed for those things or those relationships or whatever it was, whatever it is I'm complaining about. I've most likely prayed for it at one point in time in my life. Or I manifested, I brought it into my reality because of the law of attraction. Um, I just feel like whatever this is, like, you have options. You have to really use your discernment at this time and listen to your heart, listen to your soul, try to quiet the mind a little. We didn't have a lot of swords here. There were only a couple, and it was like they were both spot on about what we've been talking about. What you need to move away from, what you're seeing is actually important now that like you really want to take with you and what you want to leave behind. I feel like that difficulty all the time, the mental frustration and anguish that was happening before is not going to be happening anymore once you make this decision, once you shift. Okay. And that is when your harvest comes in, your abundance. All right, but use your discernment right now, and it's gonna bring you so much wealth, so much happiness. But this is a new beginning. You have to trust the universe and just try to have fun, be playful. I just did a reading yesterday. I'm about to post about messages from our inner child. Be playful at this time. Have fun as much as you can. Don't worry about the Five of Cups. Don't look back. Just don't look back. Just do what you have to do and don't look back. And keep looking forward. The sun is shining down on you. You have so much luck and so much protection right now and guidance. This is a beautiful relationship coming in. Whoever this is or whatever this is. If this is a career, excuse me. I've been having like all kinds of throat chakra stuff happen. If this is a friendship, whatever it is, it's going to be very loving, okay? It's going to be equal give and take, all right? I feel like this is someone or something from the past, from a past life. It feels very familiar. This is a great reading. So much goodness is coming in for you. You just need to remember your power, okay? Remember to stand in your power. Remember how beautiful you are. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself, pamper yourself. Yeah, I think that's it. I can't believe I did this before she woke up. Oh my God, guys. Okay, so let's get some angel wishes for some angel wishes. Ooh, that one's flying. Oh, okay, that's quite a few. Let's see what we got here. Remember, your angels are always there to guide you. Look at the clouds to see the answers you seek from your angels. So there definitely might be something going on in the clouds, the sky at this point. So I feel like if not in general, it's like you're gonna be receiving a lot of signs, okay? Or you have been receiving a lot of signs. What you think is what you create. Listen to your own inner voice. Your knowledge is within you, and your soul has made many journeys. Listen to its wisdom. Okay, yeah, again, you've done this. If this is something you're doing, you've done this many times. If this is a relationship, you've been with this soul many times before, okay? But you have to listen to your own voice over me, over anyone, okay? You have to listen to your own inner voice, and find your magic within and find your power within, and just really pay attention to how you feel, how your soul, your heart, your body is feeling. You will know. And I think you already do know. I think you're just like, I don't want to make a decision right now. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm so nice. I'm so, thoughtful, you're so kind, you're thinking about everyone else involved, and that is great. Yes, you know, to an extent. You can't pour from an empty cup. Okay, you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to make sure you're refilling. Okay, you're being refilled. All right. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else I'm missing. Man, it's really hot up in this room too. So, I feel like there's, again, with the lights, the light at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel, okay? It's happening for you. It's all happening. You just need to accept it, all right? And just move towards what feels right to you. Not what is in your mind, not what you're worried about, not what you know, other people want you to do. Just do it. All right. I think that is all. I'm going to go downstairs because it is super duper hot up here. But thanks for watching. I just want to say thank you again for all the love and support I've been receiving. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.